For 2 decades in Nunavut, our collective of nonprofit, community-led organizations have been building a strong foundation of health research and Inuit leadership through training and education.
The Nunavut NEIHR is the Nunavut Network Environment for Indigenous Health Research. And so we exist to not only support graduate students within Nunavut, but we work with 3 other hub sites across Nunavut, so in Alpayat, in Clyde River, and here in Iqaluit.
Each organization has led innovative research and programs in areas such as health and wellness, climate change, land-based programming, and arts-based mental health initiatives. Through a holistic worldview, our collective has come to understand pathways to community health and wellness that are simultaneously intuitive to our ways of knowing and adaptive to the modern world.
I think it's really important because it connects us back to the hunters, the water, the seals, all of these things that are all interconnected. And this is where our relationships, where we maintain our relationships and we learn from our families.
In Alpayat, the Aqqiumavvik Society has participated in and led numerous research initiatives in areas such as contaminants, climate change, outcomes of land-based programs, and Inuit child rearing practices. With Aqqiumavvik, our Elders Committee has advised us on Inuit methodologies, philosophies, and research practices. In Qaggiavuut, Ilisaqsiviq has been demonstrating leadership in the development of Nunavut's only certified Inuit counseling program and has successfully developed and implemented a suite of land-based interventions with the goal of supporting the psychological and spiritual health of Nunavummiut. Next door, Ittak has mobilized Nunavut's only full-time hunters program that specializes in combining long-established Inuit methods and new technologies to conduct research related to the lands and waters of Nunavut and community relationships with Sila, the environment. In Iqaluit, Qaggiavuut has been working to develop and implement school-based mental health and wellness interventions that are based on Inuit performance and visual arts. Qaggiavuut's collaborative research initiatives have explored the social, mental, and emotional health outcomes on both artists and youth participating in arts-based in-school interventions.
They say it impacts their identity, which affects their self-esteem. We're also doing theater with the Sedna story, which has been impacting also the older generation.
Qaujigiartiit Health Research Center, where the Nunavut NEIHR office is housed, focuses on the development, piloting, and evaluation of interventions to promote mental health and wellness among youth and families, as well as school-based interventions that promote healthy foods, physical activity, and positive community relationships. Qaujigiartiit also has an established academic framework and has shown leadership in elevating Inuit research methods into the academic world.
I'm in the neuroscience program at Carleton University. I'm a master's student, and Qaujigiartiit has this amazing master's scholarship for Inuit studying in areas related to health.
So I started my master's program in 2018 and I finished it in June 2021. 3 weeks after that, I started the Doctor of Social Sciences program.
The Nunavut NEIHR team has developed a 5-day graduate level course focused on developing research skills and knowledge in both Western and Inuit epistemologies. This open and inclusive environment builds on Inuit pedagogical practice and traditional Western approaches, incorporating topics such as lessons from elders, sealskin preparation, narrative collection, and the role of song and story.
I feel inspired. It's really great to have our colleagues or our friends from Greenland here. We have quite a few of them here, so I think it's really important that we're making connections with them, learning from each other.
Over the past 4 years, participants from Nunavut, Manitoba, Ontario, and Greenland have attended these courses, and the demand continues to increase.
I am focusing on prevention and response to child sexual abuse and mental health among youth in Greenland. This week is all about expansion. That's really something I think we can take home with us, that kind of expansion of knowledge, of worldview, really.
I think a lot of the primary difference between how we like to do research as Inuit is, we have more of a focus on community benefit and impacts.
When it comes to research and participating in research, conducting research, working with communities, know that there is a way of being that comes from the Inuit worldview and affecting those practices.
What we're up against is people coming with a Western paradigm, not being able to understand what's being said from, for example, an Inuit paradigm and Inuit knowledge systems, or it could be other Indigenous knowledge systems as well. And so we have to keep trying to explain how worldviews are different. And so the people pioneering this and leading this are, really researchers and leaders that are, not just very brilliant doctors or researchers or academics. They're also part of the communities. They're Indigenous. They carry the different knowledge systems.
So what I see being done so importantly is bringing humans, community, history back into academic knowledge, which is a great piece of what we do. But there's also policy knowledge, there's business knowledge, there's farmer knowledge, there's hunter knowledge, there are mothers and fathers knowledge. And those knowledge systems are all have to be respected if we're going to look at how we work on this planet together.
This programming fosters discussions about ethics and what it means to behave ethically in research from an Inuit perspective in Nunavut and around the Arctic, building on work led by Nunavummiut over 2 decades.
It would be great to see kind of like what you have in Greenland, like a understanding what Inuit values and ethics and what morals we like to look at up here as Inuit and Nunavummiut.
Together, our collective builds on existing research capacity in Nunavut, supports community-based health research, develops environments that are conducive to community leadership, increases the awareness and relevance of Inuit health research, and creates a foundation for future generations of Nunavut Inuit researchers.
When we were first designing this course, the first time we were delivering it, it's kind of this long, almost 2-decade part of our history at Qaujigiartiit, where We knew research was being done here that wasn't answering our questions. It was being done in a way that wasn't meeting how our communities do things. And so Qaujigiartiit as a center grew out of that, right? And then has evolved over time to really focus on Inuit pedagogical practice and Inuit research methods, as well as all the other methodologies and paradigms we touch in our work, right? Because it's built around the concept that everyone has a strength, everyone has something to share, no matter where they come from, as long as we're all working for that common purpose, right? That we're serving our communities well.
Moving fluidly between multiple ways of knowing, supporting the tools and approaches that our communities use to advance research for health. Qaujigiartiit has a demonstrated record of excellence in describing and sharing these methodologies. Together, we use research as a tool for action in our communities. Together, we are the Nunavut NEIHR.